Hello everyone. As I promised you guys, today we will talk about Yukon. Yukon is a territory in northwest Canada and the estimated population around 43,000. And yes, it gets colder during winter time, but it's still acceptable in my own opinion. Like right now, the 14th of May 2022, it's around 30 degrees in the south part like Toronto and Ottawa, and up north is around 5 to 10 degrees. So it's not that bad. So due to labor shortages, the Yukon Territory came up with a new program to attract foreign workers to come over and obtain permanent residency. This program will be temporary until the mid of 2023, so you still have time if you decided to apply. I'm probably wondering what's the advantages of applying to such a program rather applying to other provinces like Ontario or BC. I'm telling you because there is no pressure on Yukon, and many people want to go to, Ontario or BC, and there is no pressure on Yukon Territory. That's the reason why it's going to be really easy to find a job online and get a chance to come over, and you have to stay at least for 2 years in Yukon, and then you have the freedom to move wherever you want whenever you wish. And now let's talk about the most wanted jobs in Yukon Territory. We're going to split them into two groups. The first one, which is the most wanted jobs, and the other one is really wanted in Yukon, but actually not as much as the first one. So the first group called Critical Impact Worker Stream, which consists of retail salespersons, hotel desk clerks, truck drivers, farm workers, cashiers, food counter attendants and kitchen helpers, hotel housekeepers and room attendants, and janitors. While the other group has accountants, bookkeepers, IT professionals, registered nurses, general practitioners, dentists, dental technicians, early childhood educator, cooks, travel and tourism, welders, and electricians. I'm gonna leave in the description box down below a link for both groups. And again, what's the advantages and benefits of going to Yukon Territory? As I mentioned earlier, you're gonna get a permanent residency after 2 years, so you have to stay in the province for 2 years, and then you will be able to move to another province. Or the second thing, you can get a health insurance provided by your employer, and the third thing, you're gonna get a ticket, so you're gonna fly from home to Canada without paying for your ticket. And of course, if you got selected or you got approved, you can bring your family or you can take your family with you to Yukon Territory. And now let's talk about the requirements. The first thing, you need to have an experience in your own job. Like if you were from the first group, you need to have 6 months of experience. And if you were from the second group, you need to have at least 12 months of experience. The second thing, you need to have a high school diploma. Plus, you need to have 4 CLP, which is Canadian Language Benchmarks, or 4 IELTS, which is pretty low comparing to other immigration programs in Canada and other countries. I believe it's achievable if you decided to take an intensive course or just to improve your language with some course online. So either you take the CELPIP or IELTS or TCF, the French test. Moving to the last requirement, which is the most crucial one, having a job offer from a Yukon employer. I know it sounds complicated, but it's not, especially because you're applying for a job up north, which is going to be easier. So what I'm gonna do to help you guys, I'm gonna leave in the description box down below a link to official website where you can just select the territory and look for a job. You can find many companies, or what you can do to build your own resume. If you don't know how, I'm gonna leave another link so you can build your own resume, print it out or save it on your desktop and start sharing it with those companies. Once you get accepted, you're good to go because this program does not require LMIA, which is Labor Market Impact Assessment, when a Canadian employer has to look for a permanent resident, a Canadian permanent resident, or a Canadian citizen to fill the job. So for this program, does not apply, so you're good to go. And remember, the job opportunity should be permanent and full-time job. And before wrapping this up, I want to remind you guys that this is not complicated. You can do it. All what you have to do to prepare your resume and start contacting those companies out there, it's just a matter of time and a little bit of efforts, and hopefully you're gonna get a positive outcome. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can send us an email. And if you have any comments, leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you so much again and have a good one.